Hi everybody. So continuing the dimpling prep for the pieces on the elevators. I have both my main dimpling tools right there, the trusty DRDD2 and the even more trusty pneumatic rivet squeezer. This time I did everything right, and before I started the dimpling I actually primed everything. Dimpling before priming is a bad idea, but this works out very well. Oh, kitty, stop. Hold on, I'm being assisted by a cat. Fluffy. No. Alright. Fluffy. Down. Sorry about that. Okay, so next day continuing. A couple of pieces that these are the pieces for the other elevator that I hadn't primed yet. So just doing a little bit of spot cleaning and then priming. On a side note, so this morning I'm just, it's a Friday here, and I'm supposed to go on a nice fly-in camping vacation this weekend. But the new Lycoming airworthiness directive for overhauled engines came out that some pieces need to be replaced. Lycoming had been distributing some subpar parts, not of their own volition. And so if your engine had been overhauled between, I think, November of 2015 and February of 2017, you have 10 days in order to put this airworthiness directive in place. So I've got to run over to the hangar and check that the plane I'm flying away in this weekend isn't one of those. We just had the engine overhauled in November, so it falls in there. Hopefully, there was only 770 planes that were affected by it. Instead of just publishing the tail numbers, they just put out all of the engine, serial types or model numbers. So I have to look at those. Anyway, so back to this. Here I am. I'm countersinking. That is the trim tab spar, front spar. It's actually a piece of J channel, but we just use it as it's being modeled as a spar. I have the back or the aft part of the piano hinge cleco to it, and I'm countersinking into both the spar and the hinge. So they want you to cleco both so that you do go through part of the hinge, then it's perfectly fine. And now dimpling the other side of that spar. And now dimpling the main spars. One thing that Vans asks you to do is to make sure, so the front spars have a bend of 86 degrees. The flanges are at 86 degrees, kind of pointing out. The rear spar, it's roughly the same, but it's pointing in. With all of the dimpling, they want you to just double check and make sure that the flange angles are still correct. As you dimple one piece of metal, like I said, in the same direction all the way down, it can cause some bending, and they want you to make sure that it's not bent. I had to pull out my straight edge, and just do a little bit of tweaking. It was only near the ends that there was a problem. In the middle, it really doesn't bend. So yeah, I believe in the next video we might actually get to some construction, so see you then.